As usual, I don't know what take this is, but I had to write down my things because second or third take, I'm like, did I say that? I don't know. Did I say that? It was a nice day. It was pleasant. It was a little overcast, but it was nice. And Ashley's sister Kim came over, and her brother Jason, in honor of Jason's birthday, which is tomorrow. Kim brought over some salmon and asparagus and a salad. We had a nice lunch. They invited me to stay, and so we had a nice lunch, a nice conversation. It was very pleasant. Brian was doing his homework. He has final papers to write and things like that. I am so proud of him for sticking to it like that. I never could do that, that's for sure. Tomorrow starts a really busy and awful week for him. Tomorrow he is going to be involved with 2 aneurysm operations, and they're always really risky and very nerve-wracking operations. And he says a lot of times there's certain doctors that just can't contain it, and they yell and holler because they're all nervous and upset about how detailed these operations are. And he's getting a new surgical tech tomorrow and a new resident doctor attending. So he says it's going to be a real shitty day. And he says sometimes an aneurysm operation can be like 6 hours long, or maybe longer, depending. So he's not looking forward to tomorrow. He's going to be exhausted tomorrow. And then next week his schedule changes a little bit again, where he'll work every day and the weekend. So I don't know if it's going to keep changing or quite what's going on. In the evening we took dog walk. Brian had Clover. She's bound for adventure. I mean, she could pull a dog sled. She's so strong. And Ashley had Iris, and I had the little guy, Niles. And then when we got back, the door between here and there has a little baby gate. So I opened the door, and Thrall was close to the door. He wants to see over there. So I lifted him up, and he looked over at Niles, and Niles looked at him, and Niles started coming over to the door. And I held Thrall on this side of the baby fence, and Niles was on the other side, and they both smelled each other and sniffed at each other. No growling, no hissing. I wouldn't dare, let them loose together or anything, but it's a good sign. I cleaned and sorted, except for that room back in there is all done except for the photographs, which are going to go into an under the bed container in this room. I'll be doing that, and the bills, that dreaded paperwork that's always being put off. It has to be done. And I have doctor orders now that came in the mail for blood work. The blood work is at the building where Ashley works, actually. It's on the bottom floor, and you don't have an appointment. You walk in with your doctor orders. Ashley said it's really busy in the morning because you have to fast for 12 hours, no eating or drinking, 12 hours prior. And you know how it is, and if you wait to walk in there at 1, that means, that's a long time to go without eating or drinking. And then on the 23rd, I have my second shot for the COVID. I found the card. It tells the name of the vat that the juice comes out of. And then on the 29th, I have an in-person doctor visit. So, yep. Coming together, sort of, kind of. I don't know what nifty things will happen this week. I do feel like sitting down at the piano or the keyboard, whatever, or playing the kalimba or just vegging. I don't know. I hope the second shot won't be bad. But before that day, I will stock up on Jell-O and chicken soup and stuff for when you get sick. crackers, soda crackers and tea, because I hear you feel like you got the flu pretty bad. So that's next week. Well, the neighbor's company is leaving. I have the window open. Oh, well, take care, everybody. Upward and onward.